Alright, let's talk about weapon choices. She's mainly a rushing champion, so she has a SMG. She has a shotgun, which I don't recommend taking, and a pistol, which is a 3-round burst. She also has her melee, which is just her arm, but you can upgrade the damage and the lunge distance. She has the fire grenade, which she can walk through, aka she isn't damaged by it. EMP Grenade, which is good for disabling the enemy equipment. You get these perks. You get to reload while running. You get movement speed after damage. You get to reduce explosive damage, quicker reload, increased armor, which you can repair if it gets damaged. And my favorite one, your clip automatically reloads when you down somebody. Over to the right, you see Overheat, which is her class ability, and Fireproof, which I touched on a second ago. She doesn't get hurt by fire damage, so very useful to know. Alright, we got ourselves in the training ground here. We're going to look at the SMG. So I would recommend this over the shotgun, probably 9 times out of 10. Now this is a third-person shooting game, so you're going to aim over your shoulder, like so. You can also switch guns, which I will demonstrate like the thinking behind that. Now the SMG sprays up and to the right, so up and to the right. So to negate that, you want to pull in the opposite direction, and then it gives you a much better spread there. So again, we're gonna look at the shotgun. Pretty self-explanatory. It only has 2 rounds, so if you miss a round, that's half your damage, and you're probably gonna lose the fight. Back to the SMG. So now we're gonna go over here, and notice how I keep the cover side on the shoulder that doesn't have the gun. So the hand that doesn't have the gun is the side that I'm gonna have my cover on, right? So see, as I turn, see if I want to see how I switch there, I would have been exposed in a real game, right? Now the nice thing about cover in this game is you're the perfect height. So if you crouch, you're pretty much very difficult to hit. And you can just pop out by simply aiming in. So by zooming in, your guy automatically pops up and is able to shoot at any enemies. All right, you can roll. So just be careful. It is on a cooldown timer, and you don't want to, roll unnecessarily and put yourself in an awkward position where you just take a whole clip mid-animation. Again, you see me switching and keeping the cover on my off shoulder. So if my weapon is in my left hand, my right shoulder is, I guess, perpendicular to the cover, or however you want to phrase that. Alright, we're going to check out the special ability. Here we go, charge it up, and you just deal an insane amount of additional damage. Like people just drop like flies when you turn this on. Biggest reason to play her, in my opinion. Alright, so another thing to keep in mind, you can jump and grab onto things and hop over them, which gave me the advantage here over this guy. Alright, so we're going to turn our ult on. Keep in mind that you don't want to do this in the middle of a fight because they'll catch you in the animation. Now, I see them. I get a cheeky kill. And something to note here is it's much easier to hip fire with a submachine gun than it is to take the time to aim in, find the target, depending on where you aimed in, and actually kill. Alright, let's check out an example of the incendiary grenade. I'm gonna catch these two slipping and get the kills. Now, if I were to walk through this, no damage. Perfect for escape, rushing, throw it at your feet and fight somebody, whatever you gotta do. So here I can see somebody trying to rush me, and instead of even aim in, I just hip fired them. Saves me that second, and doesn't throw my aim off by looking over my shoulder. Here's where Scorch becomes fun to play. So I ult these guys, pick up a few kills, and decide, you know what, I'm gonna run around. They might or might not expect it, so I check the corner, check the next corner, Keep going. Keeping the cover on my offhand. And I catch their whole squad slipping. That's basically the easiest way to get kills in this game, is just going around and just hitting the flanks, because see how hyper focused they are on the point? Easy. And if I had my ult, it would have been game over at that point. They catch me on the respawn, but whatever. Alright, so here I throw my grenade behind them because that's where they're retreating to, allowing me to pick up these kills with the SMG. This guy takes my armor out, so I go and repair it, which is something that you can do when you buy the armor perk. And then I use my ult around the corner. I don't turn and reveal myself and use it in the enemy's line of sight. The increased damage lets me easily pick up that kill, and yeah. Alright, cool. So we went over some basic movement, what guns to buy, the different perks, when to use your ult, how to kind of think as a Scorch. By that I mean always flank. If you catch them off guard with your ult on, it's pretty much game over for them. There's plenty more scenarios you can get into with more games you play, with better competition, but in general you want to put yourself in a good position to get in range with your SMG, turn on your ability, and just kill as many people as you can before they kill you. I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, if it gave you any value whatsoever, please subscribe, like the video, turn notifications on, all that good stuff, because I'm going to be coming out with more of these, trying to just like pass my knowledge on to you guys. Thanks for watching.